the big political storm tonight is not in the floor of Parliament but on the cricket field, as BCCI has announced the team for the upcoming Asia Cup 2025. Opposition leaders have hit out at the centre over India-Pakistan match, which is scheduled to be played on 14th of September. Sena UBT leader Aaditya Thackeray posted on social media platform X with the hashtag fake nationalism. He said, and I quote, "So the BJP can keep telling you go to Pakistan, they can send delegation to tell the world that Pakistan-based terrorists attacked India, but the BCCI won't give up on the opportunity to play Pakistan and earn." Another Shiv Sena UBT leader Priyanka Chaturvedi said that BJP cheerleaders will head to Dubai to watch the India-Pakistan match. Operation Sindoor can be forgotten till the time the BCCI can earn its blood money from the match. Shame, unquote. Of the BCCI announcing India's Asia Cup squad. Suryakumar Yadav will lead the team with Shubman Gill as his deputy. Yashasvi Jaiswal missed out, but Abhishek Sharma, Tilak Verma, Hardik Pandya, Shivam Dubey, Aksar Patel, Jitesh Sharma, Sanju Samson, Jasprit Bumrah, Arshdeep Singh, Varun Chakravarti, Kuldeep Yadav, Harshit Rana and Rinku Singh are a part of the squad. The big question now is, will India and Pakistan cricket continue as a sporting contest or remain and become a bigger political flashpoint? All right, joining us on the show is Chandrasekhar Luthra. He's a sports journalist. Mr. Luthra, what are you making of the political backlash that BCCI is facing over its expected match, the India-Pakistan expected match in the Asia Cup?
Well, this is completely uncalled for, I would say, because sporting ties are something, which every country has to go ahead with. And we as a signatory to IOC Charter, and also we have also seen how cricket has played like a diplomacy in the past, wherever, whether it was between India and Pakistan or any other conflict. So I think it is uncalled for, and I would say that India should be playing, India must play, and we have to give peace a chance. We have to, whatever is happening on the political front, you also understand that Prime Minister is going to China despite whatever happened during the Operation Sindoor. China has supported, Pakistan. So that does not mean that we end our diplomatic ties with any country. So same with the cricket. Cricket has always played a big role in India.
But Mr. Luthra, isn't that a problem? Because we are hoping to end all possible ties, including diplomatic ties with Pakistan. At the same time, also hoping to build those ties through playing sports with them. So it does look like, the administration is not clear whether we want to have ties or not want to have ties.
Well, it all depends on the political leadership of the times. And we have seen with the same party, whether it was Congress or Mr. Vajpayee, there was cricket diplomacy in 2004 when Musharraf came to India, President Musharraf of Pakistan. Obviously, there were a lot of, in fact, a red carpet welcome was given to him. And this is I always feel that cricket or sport, in any case, whether it's Israel, it's Russia, or it's during the Cold War, it was America or Russia. They tried and boycott each other in 1980 and 84. What happened? After that, they all came to the table and decided that we are not going to boycott anything. Boycott is not a solution to anything. You have to keep talking to each other, keep trying for the peace. And also India, Pakistan, despite all the differences, we can't change our neighbors. We have to understand Pakistan
100%, sir, agreed. But I think a lot of flack that BCCI is getting at the moment is because it happens to be taking a contrary stand to what our political establishment is taking at the moment, and that is absolutely no engagement with Pakistan whatsoever. And be it in terms of the Indus Waters Treaty, which is kept in abeyance, sending out delegations to different countries, trying to highlight how Pakistan continues to harbor terrorism, at the same time playing with the team in another country. These look like they're mixed signals, and so BCCI is facing the flak for it.
Well, there are two ways of looking at it. One is BCCI or ICC, International Cricket Board, is controlled by none else but son of our Home Minister Amit Shah. So Jai Shah, being the head of International Cricket Council, he also understands how important is the cricket ties, or for that matter, the sporting ties between different countries, whether it's Pakistan, India, or any other country. You also have to understand that whenever in December, if I am not wrong, when Pakistan had to come to India and we decided to play in Dubai during that time, we signed that agreement with Pakistan that no bilateral matches will be played in India or Pakistan on the neutral venues only. So even that time, the government was same. So they decided, obviously, after consulting the government. That is the BCCI policy all the times. So when you have signed that, when you also understand that there could be a completely isolation for India if we try and boycott that. It is not just India boycotting Pakistan, but what happens to other ties of India and Australia and other things. Obviously, all the countries are part of the full member of ICC. If they try and isolate India, it could be a problem for our cricket, or for that matter, otherwise also. IOC Charter says whether there is a war-like situation or anything.
All right, Mr. Luthra, stay with us, sir. We also have Priyanka Chaturvedi on the phone line. Priyanka, you are vehemently against India, participating in that match with Pakistan. But at the same time, sports journalists, of course, saying that it's important to build diplomacy and we cannot continue to neglect our neighbor. Pakistan, after all, is a neighbor.
I'm sorry, that's such a nonsensical comment to make, with all due respect to all the sports journalists around the world. At a time when India is at war with Pakistan, at a time when we continue to get nuclear threats from Pakistan, at a time when their own PCB president, also ACC chairman, makes these these comparisons to their country versus us, calling us a shining Mercedes versus a dumper truck colliding into it. At that point in time, especially when the true justice to the victims of the terror attack has still not been given to them, is the time when we really need to rethink whether we need to have these sports matches played with Pakistan. It's absolutely ridiculous that on one hand we say, oh, we will not share our waters with Pakistan. On the other hand, to say that, okay, we are okay with playing Pakistan and winning over a cricket match or losing that cricket match. You are earning money out of the emotions of 140 crore people of this country who are vehemently against this cricket match to happen. So any sports journalist in the world or sporting bodies in the world trying to justify this match would be extremely shameful. And let me also remind you that in 1991, it was Pakistan which refused to play a cricket match with India in the Asia Cup, citing tensions in Kashmir. Let me remind you, despite giving a green flagging the Asia Cup hockey event, it is the Pakistani hockey team which has refused to travel to India. So what are we even talking about? I think these sports journalists should really look at how Pakistan snubs the sporting ties vis-a-vis how we are treating them with a red carpet welcome. It's shameful.
All right. Before I let you go, Priyanka, I have to ask you, BCCI as an independent body, of course, facing flag. You've also tweeted about it. What are you hoping BCCI to do at this point? Because we also have information coming in that BCCI could not have independently planned it. There has to be some say of the ruling dispensation on whether we play with Pakistan or not play with Pakistan.
Absolutely ridiculous to just pin the blame on BCCI. Of course, it is an event which has been green flagged by the government of India. Of course, it is something that the government of India continues to defend. Of course, we are seeing BCCI try to earn money over the emotions of people. Of course, at a time when the Prime Minister of the country has said Operation Sindoor is ongoing, they want to play a cricket match in another country, in Dubai. And let me also remind you, this entire Asia Cricket Cup came into being to help these cricketing bodies such as Pakistan and Bangladesh to strengthen their own academies. At a time when Bangladeshi are mistreating our Hindu minorities there, at a time when Pakistan is at war with us, how is it feasible to just blame BCCI? BCCI earns revenue out of it. BCCI uses the India logo. The India cricket team comes under BCCI. So it comes with the approval of the government of India, and it's the sports minister of this country who needs to answer, and the home minister of this country who needs to answer why are we going ahead with a cricket match over the blood of Indians.
All right, the Home Minister, and let's not forget ICC is being currently headed by the son of the Home Minister, Jai Shah, which is what, sports journalist Chandrasekhar Luthra was also pointing out, Priyanka Chaturvedi, the fact that it does appear that this has been given a go-ahead by the government right now. All right, I think we've lost the line there. Chandrasekhar Luthra continues to be with us. Mr. Luthra, I think you heard Priyanka Chaturvedi. She is of the view that on one hand, while we seem to be fighting a country with full force, given that it has actively participated in death of many, many people in this country by the virtue of harboring and supporting terrorists, at the same time, we cannot continue to have diplomatic ties with that country. Mr. Luthra.
Quite laughable, because all these politicians, I'm not going to get into what politics or opposition or ruling party is going to do, but let me tell you, it has never happened. I don't know where she came from, that Pakistan boycotted. No, it has always been a line in Pakistan and India that whenever a team is traveling to other country, here they have to take permission from the government, their respective government, because of the security reasons. And if you remember, whenever India has traveled to Pakistan, in 90s or in early 2000, there was always been a recce tour before that, government officials or or security officials going there in advance and, checking out all the security arrangements. And if you remember, one time in Lahore or somewhere, there was an entire empty, stadium, and obviously only some security people and their families were sitting there because of security reasons. So that keeps happening. But overall, it has never been a case that anybody has boycotted. It was only been that we are not traveling like India, Pakistan has decided to play in the neutral venues, that some teams had not traveled because there were tensions and the government has said no. So in this case, when you have signed and when you have taken the tournament, we have decided to play host to any tournament, obviously that means a blank check to all the countries. That means you will allow each and every country to come there and participate. You cannot say that only Sri Lanka will come or Nepal will not come or Pakistan will not come. That does not happen in sporting world. So, politics is different, but overall, I think it's a completely, I would say, uncalled for that you are calling for these kind of things, being in opposition. I may have differences, with the government or anywhere, but you have to understand how the sporting world runs. If that happens tomorrow, if Priyanka Chaturvedi or any other Congress government, successive governments, they've never interfered in these kind of things, Right now, they can change their stand, they can do whatever, but I believe the sporting ties has to continue. There has to be a chance has been given to peace or the cricket to create a peaceful atmosphere.
All right, Mr. Luthra, thank you very much, sir, for taking time out for joining us on that crucial story. We continue to listen in to reactions, of course, pouring in from all nook and cranny. As far as political reactions is concerned, it's divisive, opposing India's move to play Pakistan. Sports journalists, of course, of the belief that diplomacy should continue and sporting ties should continue. Let's quickly listen into some reactions that have come in.
Over the last year, there has been a few challenges. Every game you play is a challenge. Every series you play, it's a different challenge. And with all such lovely players around, with the amazing skill, I think it gets my job very easy. On the ground, off the field, I see them practice hard. I think it gets easier. So, it is a challenge, but yeah, at the same time, it's a great feeling.
At the moment, we have 3 spinners in the squad, 2 mystery spinners wrist spinners in Varun and Kuldeep, and Akshar obviously has been around for a while. So whether we need 4 spinners, he might always come into the equation if and when that happens. At the moment, we thought Rinku's that spare batsman that we might need. Obviously, Sanju and Jitesh are the 2 keepers who bat at different positions. But we just thought Rinku might be the extra batter that we might require. And we've only picked 15. If there was 16, he might have been.